Throughout this course, you have the opportunity to explore and experiment with whole foods. Be curious. As you shop, prepare, and cook your meals, pay attention with all of your senses. What are you hearing, smelling, seeing, touching, and tasting? As you taste each of your experiments, what do you notice? As you share your meals with your family and friends, what are your feelings? Release any rules or preconceived notions you have about food and approach this course with a beginner's mind. Question your fixed mindsets and give yourself permission to eat. For example, many people consider a recipe to be a strict set of rules. What if you don't have one of the ingredients? Could you get curious and ask yourself, I wonder what would happen if I substituted strawberry preserves for the honey in this recipe? One of the reasons many people choose to prepare and eat whole foods is they are allergic to certain foods. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration requires food labels to identify the 8 most common ingredients that trigger food allergies. This list includes milk, eggs, peanuts, tree nuts, fish, shellfish, soy, and wheat. These 8 foods account for approximately 90% of allergic reactions. Symptoms of food allergies can generally appear from within minutes of consumption to 2 hours after consumption. Symptoms include skin reactions such as hives, flushed skin, rash, swelling of face, tongue, lips, throat, or vocal cords, tingling or itchy sensation in mouth, coughing and wheezing, vomiting, diarrhea or abdominal cramps, dizziness or lightheadedness, difficulty breathing, or loss of consciousness. When preparing, cooking, and eating real whole foods, we have more control over whether we put allergens into our food and our body. We can prepare food with non-allergenic substitutions. For instance, we could replace cow's milk and soy milk with nut milks, use chia seeds instead of eggs, and prepare gluten-free grains such as quinoa or brown rice to replace the gluten grains wheat, barley, and rye. We'll also experiment with intuitive cooking in this course. Intuitive cooking is the ultimate experiment. It begins with listening to the body, mind, and spirit, even at pre-stages of cooking. First, while grocery shopping, pay attention to the colors, textures, and the beauty of the food. Listen to the body and the foods. Which foods call to you? Is your body responding to a specific fruit or color? Do you salivate when you see the yellow squash? During the cooking phase of intuitive cooking, it's important to have fun and enjoy the cooking process. Choose the ingredients, mindfully chop your vegetables, and take time to cook your meals with pleasure and joy. Ask, what will happen if I change this step? Finally, eat mindfully. Really enjoy your meal. Enjoy the colors, textures, and tastes of your food. Slow down. Chew mindfully. Pause. Put your fork down between bites. Answer your questions. What was the effect when you changed the step in cooking or when you substituted an ingredient? You may want to keep a journal of your experiments. When you feel like your experimentation has created something new, you can publish your recipes in a blog. Include details about your experience that can add context to a future blog post.